third set against Lal of India, who won the first 2 sets. So it's 2 sets to 1 in Lal's favour, and Leva has just broken Lal's service in the first game of the 4th set.
Back here, players just having a momentary breather, and a well-earned one. They've been on court just over 3/4 of an hour in this resumed match, and it's Pasarell to serve, 9-8 down, and he'll have to serve for the 5th consecutive time to stay in this set. He's already saved 2 set points, but serving 5 times in succession is nothing compared with Gonzales yesterday, who had to serve 18 times in that long first set to stay in it. Pancho coming out, and of course a big crowd around this center court here, absolutely absorbed by this match as Gonzales shows, as Pasarell shows Gonzales the new balls.
Love. Love. 40 love. 40-15. 2 Pasarell. 9 games all.
9-all in the 3rd set, first 2 sets. Pasarell in this titanic struggle. Gonzales to serve.
Love. 30 love. 40 love. 40-15. 2 Gonzales. 10 games to 9, Gonzales leads. 3rd set.
And an awfully good service game by Big Pancho. Seems to have straightened out the hitch that was in that serve earlier. He wasn't getting many first ones in at all. And Pancho is one of the few fellows that, as he plays tennis, takes in a tremendous amount of liquid. Just interrupt center court once more for some more rather startling news from one of the outside courts. Arthur Ashe of America, the number 5 seed, is losing by 2 sets to love now to Ryan of South Africa.
And Gonzales just holding up play for a moment. but Pasarell already eager to serve. Gonzales leading by 10 games to 9 in this long third set, and it really is a long one, and it really is a titanic struggle, this. No break of serve, of course. Pasarell serve.
Love. Love. Love.
Let.
First service. Game to Pasarell. 10 games all.
Dan, unless I miscalculate, they've played 73 games, and Charlie Pasarell has yet to lose his serve. That must be a record of some sort. All right. Pancho Gonzales now serving.
Love. Love.
Start.
30-15.
The cumulative effect of these lobs from Pasarell must be having some sort of effect, I think, on Gonzales.
All. And 40.
Remarkable play, remarkable retrieving by Pasarell, and great control under the greatest stress.
Deuce.
Wonderful tactic by Big Pancho. You notice he took no chances trying to serve a big one. He got the first one in, made sure he was going to get his hands on a volley. Great play.
Advantage Gonzales. Game to Gonzales. Eleven games to 10, Gonzales leads third set.
Now let's go back to the 30-all point where Pancho Gonzales serving coming in. And this might have been the point that could have won the match for Charlie Pasarell. A beautiful lob. Pancho thought it was going out, but it's good. A great smash, which gave the point to Pasarell. And at that point, Dan, it seemed to me that Pancho Gonzales, for the first time when he was serving with the add to Pasarell, that he was extremely winded and tired. And that's where he showed he's a true class, as I think a good tactician, by making sure he did get the first one in, and he did eventually save his serve. But that certainly took a lot out of him, Dan, and Charlie Pasarell, who has steadfastly continued to try to chip the ball low and then lob the big fellow. And a tired old fellow Gonzales must be now, because he's really had a go here this last 2 days. As once again, you can see the strain starting to show as Charlie now trailing 10-11, ready to serve.
Love 15.
A few really clean passing shots that Gonzales has made against Pasarell.
Love 30.
Pasarell's first double fault today. 5 in all in the match.
And
hard to believe that Pasarell could have achieved a winning volley, an outright winning volley there. It was a low ball, dropping ball, lifeless ball, yet he managed to get it away first time.
all. $30-40.
And set point for Gonzales for the third time in this set. Not a great deal wrong with Gonzales' return. Once again, that beautiful forehand volley of Pasarell's. And that's a dream.
Advantage Gonzales.
Set point then for the fourth time, and a dream of a pass by Gonzales, waiting until Pasarell had become just a little flat-footed.
Deuce. Advantage Pasarell. Deuce.
Just missed.
Advantage Gonzales.
Fifth set point for Gonzales. Oh.
Deuce. Advantage Pasarell.
Of course, for that tactic to pay off, the backhand return or the return of serve has got to be really low to force the incoming serving volley to put the ball up. Gonzales just lost control of it, taking the ball early.
Deuce. Advantage Pasarell.
Real grueling game here at 10 games to 11. Here in the third set, Pasarell serving.
Well played, Gonzales.
Deuce.
I thought for one moment Gonzales wasn't going to go for that ball. It was too wide, but a sudden decision to go and getting away with it.
Advantage Gonzales.
So for the sixth time, Gonzales has set point.
Deuce.
Jackie just seems to tighten up a bit when he has this set point, Gonzales.
Well, he just hasn't been able to return the serve at all from the backhand court. He's getting all of his good returns in from this court. Good serve by Charlie, though. Very deep.
Advantage Pasarell. Game to Pasarell. 11 games all.
Fantastic game. 6 deuces. Set points for Gonzales. 2 double faults by Pasarell. It's Gonzales to serve.
And a tired Gonzales, Dan. That took an awful lot out of him. If he misses his first serve, he could really be in jeopardy here.
15 love. All. Oh. 15-30.
I think that's the first double by Pancho since the first game of this set. Danny served a couple in that game.
I don't think there's much wrong with
30
it.
all.
Tremendous effort to try and pick it up. Charlie Pasarell smiling all over his face. Gonzales too. Nice, happy incident.
I think Pancho said to him, "There's nothing wrong, is there, Charlie? I hope."
$40-30. Game to Gonzales. Games to 11, Gonzales leads. Third set.
News from other courts. John Newcombe, the champion of 2 years ago, number 6 seed, has just beaten fairly of New Zealand 7-5, 6-4, 6-4. Meanwhile, out on court number 12, Arthur Ashe, United States, semi-finalist last year, number 5 seed this time, is trailing Ryan of South Africa, who won the first 2 sets 6-3, 6-4, and Ashe leads by 3 games to 2 in the third. Meanwhile, Rod Laver has hauled himself right back into the championship. Having lost the first 2 sets to Lau, he's now 2 sets all. He won the fourth 6-love and is running away with the 5th and final set. Meanwhile, another seed who's lost the first set is Stan Smith, seeded number 16 from America, to Stone of Australia. A very long first set, 22 games to 20. The scoreboard's not operating. It shows 2-love, but in fact that's 22-20. 2 games all in the second set. Back to centre court.
12-11, Gonzales leading in this third set. Pasarell serving for the 8th consecutive time to stay in it.
Love. All. $30-15. $40-15. Game to Pasarell. 12 games all.
12 all in the third set. First 2 sets Pasarell, and they've been on court 1 hour and 13 minutes this afternoon. And it's Gonzales serving.
15 love. 30 love.
Although the sap is being trodden out of the grass very quickly today, nevertheless still a tiny bit slippery. The wrong footing shot is still a very effective shot on this court.
40 love. Game to Gonzales. Games to 12. Gonzales leads. Third set.
Well, it's hard to believe, but it seems to me Pancho Gonzales had a little more bounce in his walk going to the net than Charlie Pasarell, as the crowd increases here, if that's possible, as the tension continues to mount, as the scores start towards a record, I'm certain, for a three-set match, Dan. The boys have played 78 games. Certainly that has never been surpassed in this event for sure. But Gonzales, surprisingly, showing remarkable resilience. He's played 3 out of the last 4 games have been very difficult. He came out and served really 2 very hard ones in that last game. And quite frankly, Charlie Pasarell, who has played the entire match with the idea that if I can't knock the ball by Big Pancho, I'm certainly going to outlast him. But I wonder what's going through his mind now, as Gonzales really showing superhuman stamina. And of course, in the long matches, if you'll follow the record of this great man, Gonzales, he usually wins these good and long, close matches. Let's see if he can do it today, as Pasarell once again serves to try to save the set.
Love 15.
Gonzales running around his backhand to play the forehand. Did it quicker then than he's done all afternoon. He hasn't tried it too often, but each time he's been just a little slow, perhaps doing it, but quicker then than at any time.
All.
And if there's any shot that has really kept Charlie ahead in this match and continues to hold his serve, it's that really fine forehand cross-court volley.
$30-15. $40-15. New balls, please. Game to Pasarell. 13 games all.
Some great lobby. Two players, both of them really showing the strain now physically in the identical pose. And as Pancho Gonzales gets a little bit of a break here at 13 games all, if you can call it a break, he at least gets to serve with new tennis balls. And believe me, as tired as he must be after running